BlakGooseTV family, what's good with it? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we here. And it doesn't matter what time, as long as we here, that's all that matters. Now, for real, man, I want to salute to the people, man. I want to show nothing but love, man. It's a late night session. It's a little bit different when it comes to Fluenceboxing, man. We ain't coming with the clips. We ain't coming with the different videos. We coming with the live. So if y'all on the real type of time, y'all definitely gonna tap in. If you don't tap in now, make sure you tap in later. And if you definitely gonna tap in later, make sure you hit the like button. If you're gonna hit the like button, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that because it's right next to the like button, man. Just show some love to your boy, get him in the algorithm, man. We doing things differently today, and I'm absolutely proud to do it. I appreciate everybody, man. We got some boxing news we want to cover, man. We got some Fluenceboxing we want to get into, man. But before we even get into all that, I just want to say salute to the people. Hopefully everything's going absolutely amazing. Hopefully everything's going absolutely terrific. You got the positive side of the game going your way. You got the blessing side of the game going your way. You know what I'm saying? The energy is on 100 levels. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's ever being brought down. Everything's always being brought up. You know what I'm saying? In a positive type of sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm praying and I'm hoping for everybody out there, man. I'm sending all them type of vibes through the screen. You already know what it is when it comes to the BlakGooseTV family, man. It's nothing but love, man. Because at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, at the end of the day, you got to make the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't got forever. So, you know how we get down over here, man. We talk boxing. We keep it real, man. We keep it, you know what I'm saying? We don't be in no bullshit, man, at the end of the day. But y'all see what it is, man. The type of time, man. It's a little bit different, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we're going live, man. It's a little bit later. But I was thinking, you know what I'm saying? In my head, I was going to definitely do the videos, you know what I'm saying? I was going to drop some content, you know what I'm saying? How we usually do. But I was like, I don't even want to break them up. I don't want to split them up. I don't want to be on nothing like that. I actually want to just do it in real time. And that's just how I was feeling. So that's that's what's happening. So hopefully y'all appreciate that. If y'all don't, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll make sure I not do this again. But right now, this is how I'm feeling, and I'm just dropping it, for what it is. So I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, man. When it comes to the boxing side of the game, man, it's slowed down just a little bit. I'm not gonna say it slowed down to a complete halt, because I've seen boxing a lot slower than it, has been, especially with the COVID situation. And even before that, there was a certain type of algorithm that we used to go, or at least, a certain type of time that you had to be on when it came to, certain big fights happening at certain times of the season or certain times of the year, to make the most money, especially if we're talking about pay-per-view, we're talking about cable TV, et cetera, et cetera. But I think what we're seeing right now, at least this year, we've seen a lot of very good fights. I think even with the slow down, how it slowed down when it comes to this summer, or at least these next couple of it's probably going to be for the next like 4 to 5 weeks, in my opinion, where it's going to slow down pretty significantly, where no one's really going to be that interested when it comes to boxing matches. There's still going to be, if you're, a hardcore boxing fan, you're still going to be paying attention. You're still going to really want to watch the fight, etc. But, the overall mass is really not going to pay attention. With that being said, it's been a while since it's been that way. And even with that being the case, it shouldn't even be that way because at the end of the day, we still had some firefights that were supposed to happen, but they ended up getting postponed because of injuries. Demetrius Andrade for Zach Parker, Jamal Charlo versus Selecki. However you may want to feel about it, those have been, great fillers for the, a lot of people would have said would have been dead points, and then be able to pair that up with, some of these other fights like Artur Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr., etc. So with that being said, I think this year has been a very I won't say it's been the best year ever we've seen in boxing or the greatest year ever in boxing, but it's been a very enjoyable year, a very entertaining year, in my opinion, thus far, because we've seen a lot of good fights. We've seen a lot of fighters put themselves in a position where they're really trying to, you can see now, like, as much as people want to criticize certain things when it comes to some of these fighters and who they're fighting, and when they're not fighting and they're so worried about the record, we've kind of seen a shift in this last year and a half, in my personal opinion, where we see a lot of these fighters want to take chances, even if you feel like maybe the chances that they're taking is not worthy or enough for you to really give them that respect. That's a different, conversation. But at the end of the day, Devin Haney being one of the only undisputed, for him to be undisputed at light heavyweight, the last person who did that was Pernell Whitaker, and that was in 1992. We're in 2022, guys. R.I.P. Pernell, by the way. So life is a crazy thing, but we can't sit here and not appreciate and give credit to some great achievements when it comes to boxing. Like we're talking about 2022, Devin Haney at 23 years old, guys. Excuse me. He's one of the youngest champions. There's only one other champion younger than him right now. Do you guys know that? I wish I could pull that up. Y'all think I don't know my shit? I know my shit. I know my shit for recent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when it dates back to way longer. I'm not that knowledgeable where I can just pull it out. You know what I'm saying? I was put on the boxing from my pops. You know what I'm saying? Much love to him. You know what I'm saying? But uh, even with that being the case, you know what I'm saying? The last undisputed lightweight was Pernell Whitaker. That's in 1992, folks. And in 2022, Devin Haney was able to do that at 23 years old. We only have one other younger champion than him right now. He's at 22 years old. So for you to even discredit anything he's doing is absolutely ridiculous. And I don't think a lot of people are discrediting him too. That's not me saying that a lot of people are discrediting him. I'm just saying that there is, a lot of noise talking about. And I don't know what's going to even happen next because I really don't want to see George Kambosos versus Devin Haney too. But they're probably going to have to make it just for the fact that George Kambosos definitely is going to want that. But anyways, get back on track with what we're trying to relate everything to. One of the first topics that we're definitely going to get into and we're going to touch upon and make sure we dive deep into. You guys can see this over here in the article in Boxing Scene. I'm showing that beloved Boxing Scene. And remember, guys, I'm going live, and I didn't say it either, but I'm going live tonight rather than just doing the regular videos because I just feel like there's, it's a little bit slow on the side of the boxing game. And for me, I used to be somewhat into, talking what ifs and stuff like that when I was younger. But nowadays, I got to talk about what's really going on right now. And let's try to break it down and make sure everyone has the right sense and, get out of their fanboyism and get out of there, this is my favorite fighter, because sometimes we got to look at stuff realistic. Like these guys are real, the same way you're living your life in whatever aspect or entity that you're in, that you want to be respected in, they're doing the same thing in there. Respective business, which is boxing. So even though we're being entertained by them, that doesn't mean you can't take anything away from it. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm trying to level it down, humanize it, and put that in that compact space that everybody else is in, even though you feel like they're not in because of the money they're being paid. So with that being said, right, show your love by hitting that like button below. Comment as always. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about making this to respond to the comments part 2. I was like, nah, it's a little bit later than I want to be, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the line side of the game. So I don't want to try and do too much because I know when I get into a topic and I really start talking, I can really drag that motherfucker out. So I was like, let me say that for another day. But y'all better believe y'all keep commenting because I'm like, that comments, the respond to comments part 2 is coming soon. Probably this Friday. That's what I'm thinking because I'm like, this Friday, I'm finna be a menace. You know what I'm saying? I'm still on the rough side of the game. You know what I'm saying? But I've been putting in work, keeping the shape up. But you know what I'm saying? I got to get the braids redid. I got to cut all that good shit. But anyways, what's my point? At the end of the day, man, look, we got some shit we're gonna talk about. We got some shit we're gonna dive deep into. Appreciate everybody. We doing, like I said earlier, we're doing Fluenceboxing a little bit different. We're more on the Fluence side of the game, the boxing side of the game, because it may be a little bit slower, but it's still entertaining. And we can't take that away. And one of the main topics we're gonna touch into, y'all see right here, is coming from BoxingScene.com. Mayweather, Tank is with us forever. I love Tank. We have a great relationship. So, that's what Floyd said. I have no problem with it, me personally. One thing that I did call, like, even though I definitely covered this particular topic, especially when I dropped the videos, and I would be like, man, who knows? You know what I'm saying? He can get offers from here, he can get offers from there. Eddie Hearn talking this way, Oscar De La Hoya talking slick this way, etc., etc. Like I'm saying, all these different type of things. But at the end of the day, it's like you got to think about this. People were saying that Rolly carried the promotion when it come to Rolly versus Gervonta Davis. They were like, Rolly was the one who was outspoken and he was talking in all these different type of press conferences and going to these different interviews. But you got to understand, if Floyd is such a smart marketer, he's like, okay, Gervonta is not a talker. So how can we make someone like Gervonta promote this fight in a way where he doesn't need to talk? Okay, let's make it seem like Gervonta doesn't know if he wants to re-sign with TMT Floyd Mayweather. Boom. And now you have more interested people. You feel me? So you got to understand, it's all a marketing ploy, or that's how I saw it. I thought it was all a marketing ploy at the end of the day. If you don't believe me, y'all can go check the videos I've been dropping. But I think it's just a smart move to make more money. I think, Gervonta never was ever thinking about leaving TMT, but it's all the market employees like, hey, yo, we're going to have Rolly fight you. He's undefeated. He's going to talk all this shit. He's going to, do all this press. He's going to have all this controversy. All you got to do, Gervonta, you don't got to, go out of your character and talk crazy and you have to go back and forth with him. You can be a little aggressive, but just say you don't know if you're going to resign with TMT and Floyd. That's going to make the biggest news in the world. And if you're telling me I'm wrong, you're delusional because that shit worked. That's a fact. To another level and another degree. And people ain't going to talk about it. People ain't going to be 100 about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, man, they come on this live. They say, I'm finna go live and I'm going to talk about shit. And ain't no be the... Look, when you come on the live here, other than maybe Fluence Lounge, you know what I'm saying? We talk to shits, but ain't nothing different. I break this shit down even more crystal clear. You feel me? Ain't no fake. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see right here, we coming from boxing scene. I love boxing scene. I've been reading and trusting boxing scene since I was a young pup, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxing scene really always came with the real shit. Never faked it. So I appreciate you. I just lost my shit on my phone. Anyways, I'll get that shit back. But y'all can see right here it says Mayweather, Tank is with us forever. I love Tank. We have a great relationship. Now, I might have said that a couple times already, but I think that's important to note. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. God damn. I was like, that's important to note. This feeds into everything I just said when it came to marketing, making sure they was trying to build a certain type of perception or a certain type of perspective when it came to what was good, led up to the particular fight with Rolly, where it was like, Gervonta, you don't got to speak, man. You don't got to do no type of chaos, go back and forth. If that's not your lane, that's not your lane. But guess what? I know how to create a controversy. It's your last fight. Say you don't know if you want to be back. You know what I'm saying? You want to sign back with TMT. So let's go ahead and get into this article. I've talked enough. Let's get into the details. Let's see if there's anything that backs up anything I said. You feel me? BoxingScene.com as always. Sound like I said .com. No, .com. Floyd Mayweather reiterated Monday night with his promotional company CEO stated in the media aftermath of Gervonta Davis' knockout of Rolando Romero late last month. Mayweather emphasized after announcing his next exhibition that his relationship with Davis is strong and that the undefeated knockout artist will continue his professional partnership with Mayweather Promotions. Leonard Ellaby, Mayweather Promotions CEO, stated during a post-fight press conference following Davis' most recent victory, May 28th at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, that the company remains Davis's promoter. I'm not here to talk about Tank, said Floyd Mayweather, who referenced Davis by his nickname. He's a hell of a fighter. He's with us forever. Y'all see that? That's the main point right there. He said he's with us forever. That's a long time. Forever. Like, nigga, I'm gonna die, and my kids is still here. But he's a hell of a fighter. He's with us forever. I like Tank. I love Tank. He loves me. We have a great relationship and we're happy. We always want to stay positive. You know the media. Always acting negative. Always asking negative questions. So we're not talking about nothing negative. We're just talking about things that's positive. Tank. Here we go. I like this one too. I love you. We talk every day. Keep up the great work. I'm proud of you, my young brother. The 27-year-old Davis, 27-0, 25 KO, sparked speculation when he indicated on social media during the promotion that his grudge match with Romero, that would be his last fight with Mayweather. But it looks like that's not going to be the case. It looks like it's not even close to be the case. It's not even something that we should be discussing. It looks like it's all propaganda, man. But that's boxing. When shit gets slow, you gonna just put whatever the fuck you out. You know what I'm saying? Or do what you told. Look, I get that. I don't feel no type of way. I'm like, that's not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, man, look, y'all gotta understand the reasoning behind marketing, the reason behind promotional companies, the reason why you put together a narrative, the reason why you try to sell tickets. There was never a jeopardy when it came to Floyd Mayweather and TMT and Gervonta Davis not being able to, coincide to be able to do business together. That was just something that was going to be able to, push the fight a little bit more, make more people have interest, eyes on the particular. Oh, this is Gervonta's last fight. We got to see how he ends up performing. If he doesn't really do that good, he might not be wanted that much in the free agent market. Like, come on, man. I said market, excuse me, market. But I'm like, come on, man. Let's not act like, let's not be dumb. Like, that's cool. We can entertain the moment. We can really applaud the moment. We can pay attention to the moment. We can be entertained by certain shit where it's like, okay, that's happening for a reason, but let's not be stupid. And I'm not saying that any of us are. I'm just saying be aware. That's it, man. Salute to the people though. Y'all already know what it is, man. We already up in this. So that's how I feel about it, man. Floyd Mayweather, once again, saying Tank is with us forever. I love Tank. We have a great relationship. That's how we felt. He was just 100 with it. He wasn't faking. But we got some other things we're going to hop into, man. The second topic that we're going to be going into is Fury versus Hunter. Now, a lot of y'all might be thinking I'm talking about Tyson Fury. Who's Hunter? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Now, I'm actually talking about the one and only Huey Fury versus Michael Hunter. This is actually something that I've definitely been dropping videos on. We had that fight coming up fairly soon, but unfortunately, that bad boy is going to end up getting delayed because Huey Fury, unfortunately, once again, suffered a injury that no one expected. So here we go right here. Huey Fury. Well, not an injury, actually. Let me take that back. Let me go ahead and retract that statement. He actually fell ill. A fight with Michael Hunter is postponed. So we're going to figure out what that illness is. I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of this particular article. But look, yeah, I know, man. I had to start with the heavy banger. I had to start with the topic everybody wants to know about, what to talk about, right? Let's get into it. Once again, it's Fluenceboxing, baby. We don't hold back. This is the live version of Fluenceboxing. Hopefully y'all enjoying it. Hopefully y'all loving it, man. If you guys are watching it, please make sure you guys hit that like button below. Go ahead and subscribe to the motherfucking channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, man, show some love, man. Notification gang, man. And please, as always, man, if you're paying attention and you really listening, man, just know at the end of the day, all that makes sense. So comment because your opinion matters. All right. So look, once again, Huey Fury, he fell ill and his fight with Michael Hunter is postponed. Now, the thing that's kind of bugging me when it comes to these type of things, right? And that right there, that was like a dramatic pause. Some of the fights that I'm most looking forward to has been postponed or, delayed because of injuries, illnesses, whatever the case may be. Now, are these happening because, the perspective of the certain division is changing? And it's like, why should I take a chance? Because before I felt like I needed to take a chance. Or are these legitimate? I'm not calling anybody a liar. I'm not saying anybody's not going through anything that they're not going through because that's not ethical with me, right? I'm saying that it's just very interesting. Demetrius Andrade, Zach Parker. I love Andrade. Andrade's one of my favorite fighters. But Canelo, even though he did announce his shoulder injury before the Canelo fight with Bivol, but maybe he was like, I know Canelo's gonna lose, so I'm not even gonna take this chance. I was taking this chance to fight Canelo, and now I see him fight Bivol, he's gonna lose that. And so maybe expected that. I don't know, man. This is all speculation. None of this is real. Jamal Charlo back injury versus Alecki. Maybe, after Canelo lost, man, maybe Jamal Charlo's over here like, man, I don't need to try and, keep it safe now anymore. Like, I need to fight some of the big names because, maybe anyways. And I don't know, man. That's all I'm thinking in my head. So is Huey Fury really gonna fight Michael Hunter? And the only reason why I could say maybe that's some bullshit when it comes to this injury or being postponed, I'm saying he ends up coming ill, is there's a lot of heavyweight options out there. Pulev's about to fight Derek Chisora. You know what I'm saying? Joseph Parker's still available after a situation with his baby being born. We got Joe Joyce out there looking for an opponent. Like there's a lot of guys out there that can fight that may have a little bit more weight than Michael Hunter, because remember Michael Hunter is less, he's basically a cruiserweight turned into a heavyweight. So is this something where he just saw the tie shift? He can fight Daniel Dubois after that, Dubois knocking out Trevor Bryan. There's a lot of options. You feel me? So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I haven't read this particular article. I don't know what the case is. So this is me being speculative. Or I don't know how y'all pronounce that particular word. For me, that's how I said it. But speculative, however you want to say it. And y'all see, I don't understand though. There's a voice in my head sometimes. When I say the wrong shit or say some bullshit, they was like, hey, nigga, why you say that? So that's why I address it. And you're like, man, nigga, y'all talking to me? No, I'm not talking to no play. Anyways. So this is what it says for boxing scene, man. Huey Fury falls ill. Fight with Michael Hunter is postponed. The heavyweight contender clash between Huey Fury and Michael Hunter has been postponed from its originally scheduled July 2 date due to illness. I was really looking forward to that fight. It was announced today by Boxer, Boxxer. Fury, who has staged his training camp in Cannes, France, has been attempting to train through illness, but his father and trainer, Peter Fury, today made the decision to suspend the camp to allow his son time fully recover. On behalf of myself and my son, we apologize to the fans, but most of all to Hunter and this team, because like us, they've gone through a hard camp. And this news is the last thing anyone in boxing wants to hear. That's a fact, said Peter Fury. Huey struggled on through the illness, but physically broke down. We look forward to this fight being rescheduled, as it's a great fight for both men and for the fans around the world. Once again, we apologize to everyone involved, but health is paramount in boxing. Fury vs. Hunter is a WBA World Championship eliminator. Everyone knows that WBA ain't shit. But, hey, we'll send the winner forward for a shot at the WBA regular heavyweight championship currently held by newly crowned belt holder Daniel Dubois. Now, that means something. Damn. Okay. All right. I would love to see Huey Fury or Michael Hunter. I'll say, we need to make this fight happen. Now I'm interested. Boxing fans all over the world would have been looking forward to this fight. And so have the two fighters. Nobody would be more disappointed than Huey Fury and Michael Hunter by today's news, but health is more important than anything. We wish Huey a speedy recovery while we arrange a new date for this bout in Manchester. Said Ben Shalom, Boxer founder and CEO. I love it how now and after all the crazy shit that's happened, COVID, all that good stuff, like health is really important. We don't want no problems. We don't want no problems. I respect that though, man. I don't have any problems with that. Like, I actually applaud that. I think we need more of that, especially when it comes to combat sports, man. We need respect, man. We need, care, awareness. All those type of things are very important when it comes to combat sports, man, in my personal opinion. So, salute to Huey Fury. Hopefully, I really hope this gets rescheduled, because I'm like, unlike look, Demetrius Andrade versus Zach Parker, that's in my personal opinion, I don't know, allegedly, my perspective, none of this is real, that's probably not going to get rescheduled. Jamal Charlo versus Selecki, that may get rescheduled, but at the same time I can see it not. You know what I'm saying? So Huey Fury versus Michael Hunter, I really do hope that gets rescheduled, especially with Daniel Dubois winning that WBA championship, because even though that WBA may not mean nothing necessarily in the heavyweight division, I think with someone with a name like Daniel Dubois winning it, it does attract some pretty, entertaining fights that we may not be able to see them fight the top tier guys, like Huey Fury fight a top tier guy like in Joseph Parker or a Joe Joyce. He probably want to get that fight, but him fighting against Daniel Dubois would be fire. You know what I'm saying? Or him against Michael Hunter would be fire. So I'd love to see that. So let's go ahead and jump into Terence Crawford talk. You know what I'm saying? We got some Terence Crawford shit we're going to speak about before we end this live. A salute to the people, man, on different side of the game. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this. A little bit different when it came to Fluenceboxing. Usually I give y'all, the individual videos. You know what I'm saying? But y'all get the real shit. You know what I'm saying? No breakup. You know what I'm saying? No cut up. No make sure. You know what I'm saying? I do 100 takes to make sure this shit right. Y'all just get the raw right here. Like, nigga, like, we just talking. You feel me? So salute the people. I ain't heard this none yet. Let me make sure I can hear. Okay. So I ain't heard this none yet. It's gonna come down Terence Crawford. As you can see, it's coming from Fight Hype. He's raw on the Earl Spence fight update and Hall of Fame experience. A lot of them Hall of Fame fights was getting Bud a lot of credit, man. It was showing him a lot of love, man. But us right now in real time, man, we don't want to show Bud love because we ain't paying no attention to him, man. We too worried about what organization he was with. Or was he with who? Who's he? He's not with PBC. Oh, he's with Top Rank. He's weak. Like what? That's trash for real. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and fire this thing up.
Did you enjoy the speeches and everything, Terence?
Of course. You got 3 classes at one time. It was a bit long, but and cold in here, but it was great. History in the making.
It was long, but everyone had something kind of beautiful to say, and that made it easy to sit through, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite speech tonight?
Roy Jones at the end. He killed it.
Well, I was telling him we didn't get enough hits. Like, he didn't give us can't be touched,
What's up, man? Oh, it was good. How you been, though?
Good. I want to interview.
No, Terence, did you enjoy the weekend, though, man, and everything? It was.
You said you gonna ask me one question, and you didn't ask me like 4 questions already. No, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed myself. It's motivating. You know what I mean? And like I said yesterday, I can't wait till it's my time. You know what I mean? To shine and walk that stage to greatness. You know what I mean? To history in the record book.
Any update on the fight? Everybody want to see.
Ain't no updates yet, man. We still trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get this thing done and you know what I mean, get it done soon. You know what I mean?
So how y'all feel about that? He said, hopefully we can get it done and we can get it done soon. You know what I'm saying? Like Earl Spence, he's been a lot more. I feel like personally, Earl Spence in this particular time, he's been a lot more vocal. Oh, let me roll that up for y'all. Terrence. But I think Terrence, he's just in a sticky situation because of the lawsuit. You know, doesn't necessarily not with a promotional company. So I think he's dealing with a lot more shit. And he didn't really probably expect it to be that way, especially if, you know what I'm saying, Bob is trying to make it difficult for him because, you know, it's like, oh, you gonna come at me like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to react to a couple more videos when it came to Hall of Fame. Remember, y'all, I told y'all I was going to do this. I want to do the Floyd Mayweather, Andre Ward reunite, and then Andre Ward, Terence Crawford interaction. But I'm like, what I'm saying is like, look.
At one time, it was a bit long, but and cold in here, but it was great. History in the making.
It was long, but everyone had something kind of beautiful to say, and that made it easy to sit through, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite speech tonight?
Roy Jones at the end.
Y'all go see my reaction for Roy Jones. He was for real with it. Klitschko talking about he want to fight Roy Jones. Roy Jones said, let's get it. He ain't scared. Let's get it.
Killed it.
Well, I was telling him we didn't get enough hits. Like, he didn't give us can't be touched,
What's up, man? Oh, it was good. How you been, though?
Good. I want to interview.
No, Terence, did you enjoy the weekend, though, man, and everything? It was.
You said you gonna ask me one question, and you didn't ask me like 4 questions already. No, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. You know what I mean? I enjoyed myself. It's motivating. You know what I mean? And like I said yesterday, I can't wait till it's my time. You know what I mean? To shine and walk that stage to greatness. You know what I mean? To history in the record book.
Any update on the fight? Everybody want to see.
Ain't no updates yet, man. We still trying to figure things out. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can get this thing done and you know what I mean, get it done soon.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. I got so much other shit going. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying, running back, you see what Terence Crawford had to say about that particular fight. He said he don't got no update for nobody. Look, I gotta respect it, man. I think he really meant that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, look, I ain't got no update for nobody. You know what I'm saying? I think he's really doing with a lot when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, the promoter side of the game. He's suing his past promoter. Earl Spence, you can see he's saying confidently, he's like, if this fight doesn't happen, it's not on me. And like, hey, look, as much as I love Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? I've been for Terence Crawford forever. I think Errol Spence is right in this particular sense, just on the fact that, like, I could see that lawsuit holding everything up right now. I think maybe Terence Crawford thought in his head that lawsuit would expedite everything, but in the end, it ended up being the exact opposite, unfortunately. So, but I don't know that. That's all speculative. You know what I'm saying? That's all my perspective. That's my opinion. None of that's real. You know what I'm saying? That's allegedly, but that's what it seems like from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? How I'm saying it. So we're going to I'm going to react to Andre Ward shows Terence Crawford his Hall of Fame ring, man. I just love how much love, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these Hall of Famers, you know what I'm saying, they're showing Terence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, especially since the general audience, when it comes to the boxing fans, man, they don't really show that nigga no love, man. They just don't show him no love. I don't know why. Let's get it, man. Turn that down, make sure I don't get, you know what I'm saying. Andre Ward, that's crazy. How you a yellow ass nigga? And look, I'm a light skinned nigga, but how you a yellow nigga wearing a yellow suit? That's crazy. He's like, he really like, nigga, I don't want you to clown me. Nigga, I look like a lemon cake with lemon mustard on top of it. Salute to Andre Ward, though. That's, you know what I'm saying, top. One of my top 5 boxers, man. Probably my favorite boxer. I don't know if I got anyone over Andre Ward. The only person I probably maybe argue is AB. But Andre Ward, as far as who I really looked up to, AB, as far as I, you know what I'm saying, is just that, you know what I'm saying, that nigga is dope.
I gotta give it back. Remember when he was talking to me when I first came in?
Niggas really don't know how legendary Andre Ward is. Like, Andre Ward is one of them full, you know what I'm saying, one of them, one of them few dudes who retired before shit went crazy. You know what I'm saying? He just accepted his greatness, accepted his record. He didn't care who anybody criticized him. He just knew the shit he did, a lot of y'all want to be able to do. And also retire on top, like, excuse me, if people want to talk about Floyd retiring on top, nigga, Andre Ward retired on top, nigga. And people do not want to talk about it. It's crazy. Look at them security guards. Is they trying to get up? But I'm like, that's crazy to me. Andre Ward, man, top. Me personally, top 5. I gotta watch it again, man. That's how. That's, you know what I'm saying. Nothing but respect to Andre Ward. You feel me? For real, for real. I got one more Andre Ward video after this fight height salute to you, and then I'm gonna go and get up out of here. But
Oh, come on. They're not letting you through?
Ward, what the fuck are you wearing, my nigga?
I gotta get it back.
Nigga, I'm fresh. I ain't mad at it.
Remember when he was talking to me when I first came in? Hey, dude was messing up on everybody's name.
Frog.
Accomplishments too.
Legend, my nigga. Legend with a future legend, man. Number respect, you know what I'm saying? I love seeing it, man. That's crazy, man. Andre Ward, definitely top 3 for me. Probably top 1, other than maybe then Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Got me crazy into the sport. But all right. Last video. Finna react to. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going crazy with it, but we're gonna go to that one more video. You feel me? Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's not it. Here we go. We're gonna go Floyd with Andre Ward. You feel me? Yeah, Floyd Mayweather, nothing but respect. He ain't in my top five because Andre Ward is that guy to me, but Floyd is very monumental. But here we go, man. This is a monumental. This is a legendary time right here. So we finna react to this. Let's get it.
Says there have been tens of thousands of people involved in the sport of professional boxing.
That's fire, my nigga. I'm telling you.
Memorialized their achievements, International Boxing Hall of Fame. Inductees in the International Boxing Hall of Fame here in Florida, New York, are determined by the criteria of the Hall of Fame and the full Boxing Players Association of America.
They should do a podcast, nigga.
And historians from throughout the world. Congratulations.
Them niggas ain't listening to nothing to the announcer.
Knowledge of the move. The honor symbolizes your accomplishments in the sport of boxing, worldwide year-round sport that requires discipline, dedication, talent.
They ain't listening to the announcer, nothing, nigga. That shit funny, bro. Tell Floyd talking this shit, nigga. Okay, all right, nigga, chill. All right, you going crazy with it. All right, hold on. Let me tell you how I feel real quick. Them niggas like, oh wait, what happened? Well, we supposed to be listening to the ceremony. That nigga Floyd, look, he got Andre got Floyd talking. You see that? That nigga ain't stop. Look, you see Andre now. He checked out now. Floyd's still talking. Andre like, all right, I initiate the initial conversation, but I'm like, damn, bruh. I'm playing. I'm talking shit. You can tell Andre, he listening. He like, all right, okay. But you tell Floyd really getting this shit off. I don't know what he said, but whatever he said, it really sparked Floyd because I'm like, he really talking. Like that nigga ain't took a breath. That's why I'm like, that's funny when everybody be talking about he can't read. Ain't nobody, it don't matter if you can't read. If you can just speak nonstop with no breaths and periods in between, nigga, that's actually dangerous. You taking away the leverage to the person you talking to. Less you can say, the more you can sway. You feel me? Yeah. So the way I saw it, man, at the beginning, it was crazy. It was genuine. It was both having a great conversation. But I don't know what was said. But at the end, it was just Floyd just talking. And Andre Ward having this face right here. Like, damn, nigga. I just said that. Like, I don't need to hear all that. I respect it, but so I ain't mad at it. But yeah, look, like I said, Floyd's not in my top five. I love Floyd. He's in my top 10 probably, but he's not in my top five. You know what I'm saying? So Andre Ward's in my top 3. So I see Andre Ward just saying, like, I hear everything you saying, but you really trying to tell me how to fight, nigga, and I fight at way bigger weight class. Anyways, that's not the point, man. Look, salute to the people, man. I didn't even think I was gonna drop another night, but we did, and we ended at a good time, man. I love it. 11:40, good 38 minutes, man. Fluenceboxing. We went on. We did a little bit different tonight, man. Rather doing the individual videos, excuse me. We went ahead and went live, man. So anybody who has the rewatch value and got to this point, man, hit the like video, excuse me, like button, subscribe to the channel, comment on this motherfucking notification game so you know whenever I'm dropping. Look, hey man, it was a good time. Look, tomorrow Thursday, we're gonna be back tomorrow. I'll probably hit you with the videos, man. I'm gonna see if I get Zen up in here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Get his influence. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We really been doing a great job when it comes to this year, man. We growing. We doing all we can, man. Growing the BlakGooseTV family. I'm gonna do the response to the comments part 2. I'm thinking this Friday. This Friday is probably gonna be when I'm gonna do it. So y'all drop comments, y'all talk all y'all shit. I'm gonna be responding to that very soon, man. Appreciate y'all, love y'all as always, man. Influencing this motherfucker, man. I'm out for now. Back later. Sports nigga side of the game. We did it differently. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Y'all let me know how you feel about it. I'm always gonna gauge the responses, but I appreciate everything y'all got to say. I don't care if y'all love it or hate it, man. Just let me know what y'all think, man. It's always about being better. And being better, the only way you can do that is, you know what I'm saying, look at opinions that has nothing to do with yours. So salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. BlakGooseTV family. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Notification gang. Comment on this joint. And as always, stay blessed. Fuck stress. Let's do it. I'm out.